This is Dinner Date, the show where people hope to find true love through their love of good food. 30-year-old electrical engineer Midge is going for 3 romantic dinners, each cooked by a blind date. He's already been on his first date with 32-year-old health and safety consultant Catherine. But right now, he's just arrived for date number 2 with 24-year-old project coordinator Laura. They've already discovered a shared love of dancing. Have they got anything else in common?
So, you watching a bit of the cricket then?
I don't watch sports.
Why not?
I'm a girl, come on. Girls aren't supposed to. No, I'm joking.
I think girls that actually plays rugby.
No, do you know what? I don't know. There's certain sports that I don't mind watching football. But, no, not cricket.
Oh.
Not so much with the cricket, then. Best get on with the sticky tamarind chicken. Laura will be serving it with rather romantic coconut rice in the shape of a heart.
Here we go.
Oh. Yeah. It's got a sweet taste to it.
The rice, yeah. Oh, it's coconut, yeah.
Nice.
Midge has made short work of the main. Can't be a bad sign.
I'm very happy that you've finished everything on the plate.
That was nice.
Midge clearly liked his dinner, and Laura's keen to know what he's after in a date.
What do you normally like in a girl, then?
Oh, I don't know. No, I mean, must be a very sociable person, public person, and then somebody you can trust, basically. I think honesty and communication is a very, very, very big part as well.
I literally think, there's nothing wrong with just, I like nice guys. And I don't understand why so many guys just, put on a front so blatantly, they're probably nice inside, but then, they're just like, oh, I'm a bad boy, why?
So Laura likes her men nice and sweet, just like her Isle of Spice pancakes with ice cream and toffee and chocolate sauce. How about them bad boys?
There we go.
Thank you.
What do you think?
This is nice. Yo.
That's good.
Oh, I love this. This is nice.
That's good.
All 3 courses have gone down a treat, but Midge seems to be forgetting the after-dinner entertainment.
But you didn't dance for me, though. How about you show me, then? We'll both... Because it's a partner thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Yeah? You show me. Okay.
Well, you basically, you know how you do ballroom dancing stuff?
Yeah.
You've got the partner like that. So basically it's like that. You've got to go there and then that arm goes up to my shoulder. And then basically you move backwards. So you move the same foot. So it's basically that foot, your left foot basically first. So you just basically move on the music.
Okay.
Like that.
So what's it called again?
Socky socky.
Nothing like a spot of socky socky to round off a date. They've cut the rug, but it's time to go.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
It was really nice. Oh, thanks a lot for everything.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well. And hopefully we'll speak soon.
Yeah, okay.
Have a nice evening.
You too.
Cheers.
Bye.
What did Midge make of his dinner and dance?
The night started out a bit stiff and a bit nervous. But it definitely warmed up to each other, and it was definitely nice chatting to her. She actually got me up dancing. I think it must have been that punch. That punch did have quite a kick in it.
I really enjoyed spending time with him. I was quite sad when he left, but I don't know if there's a romantic attraction there.
So how will Laura rate her date?
I had a kind of odd connection with him. We had the same kind of outlooks on things, and he was just very appreciative and just a really nice guy. So yeah, I'll give him 2.5.
That's an impressive 2.5 stars for Midge from Laura. Must have been those moves. Next day, and it's Midge's 3rd and final date with 25-year-old full-time mum Melanie.
Hold on tight. It's just me and Izzy living here with our little kitten Jess. I mean, it's been me and her sort of living here for the last 2.5 years. So we've sort of got used to each other's company. holding on tight?
So there are two ladies in the house, and Melanie's a traditional sort of girl.
It'd be nice if he could take care of like the manly stuff, like anything that needs fixing or the garden and stuff like that, and I'll look after the home, but at the same time I won't sort of be a pushover.
Engineer Midge might tick that practical box, but what will he be having for dinner tonight? When he saw her menu, Midge liked the look of the starter, and he was intrigued by the chocolate-tomato combination in the main. He thought it might appeal to his weird taste buds. We'll see about that. First order of the day, the bread to go with the soup.
For my menu, I decided to do an English stroke Maltese because my family's from Malta. So I thought I'd try and impress my granddad at the same time by making Maltese bread and then with a starter as soup.
Melanie starts by mixing flour, salt and yeast, then adding water and kneading it. She sets it aside to prove or rise.
The next thing is the rice, which takes the longest, but that's for like the main course. So I'm going to sneeze.
Call that sneezing? Sounds more like she's laying an egg. Oh, she has. 5. She'll need them for pudding.
Now I'm going to attempt the almond cakes.
First, she has to separate her eggs.
Don't split, don't split, don't split. Genius.
Melanie adds a pinch of salt.
Right, so now I just whisk it till they stand in soft peaks.
Go on then.
Okay.
She adds caster sugar and then orange zest and starts by peeling.
Right, so oh, that's that. But it wants it to be grated. Okay, so now I've got to try and grate these. Wow. It would have just been easier if I got the orange and grated it, wouldn't it? Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that.
Might be an idea to read the recipe before rather than after. Melanie starts again on the orange bit, adds the zest and chopped almonds and a tablespoon of orange liqueur. She tops it off with more almonds. Almond cake safely in the oven, it's time to check on the bread. At least that looks like it's going to plan.
See, that was about halfway down, wasn't it? So it looks like it's rising.
Next, the sauce for her Mediterranean baked rice. Melanie starts with beef stock, and precision is everything.
You 300 grams, and this is 500 mils. So how much?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's too. I'll just do half at a time, I suppose, and just see how it turns out. This is 100 grams, and I have here 300. So I'm just going to take a guess. So it's not really something you can go wrong with, because it's just a sauce over rice. So I don't understand how you could go wrong.
Not following the recipe would be a good start. With the sauce for her rice simmering, Melanie gets on with the tomato and basil soup starter. She sautés onions, celery and carrots until soft, then adds vegetable stock. Before serving up an almighty culinary blunder.
That was for the rice.
Penny dropped, is it, love?
It's the same anyway, it's all tomato, isn't it?
It is now. Melanie's put the base for her soup into the sauce for her rice.
I got myself so confused. The sauce for the rice is now the soup. So I've got to make the rice sauce again.
With no time to waste, Melanie gets going on take 2 of her sauce. Then she blends her unexpectedly beefy soup and adds basil and cream.
What am I doing now?
Can't help you. You lost me a while back.
That needs to go in. Hang on.
Ah yes, rice and second attempt sauce. Melanie finishes it off with dried basil, salt and an egg to bind it.
Right, done.